Is Joellen annoying? Yes. Was Liz tripping in that episode of Rhode Island also? Yes. But if I tell you to back up out of my space, back up out of my space for a minute. But also, Liz got a little extra riled up, putting her hands on that lady and start going crazy. Anyway, let's talk about the latest episode of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I'm Major and Low. I read professionally and for fun. If you like the type of content, follow me here and on other places. And let's get into this episode. I kind of see what Liz is talking about with Joellen when she says she can be a little bit like manipulative, because Joellen is a fence rider. She's gonna ride the fence and say one thing in private and then do something else in public. I do think that Joellen wants to be Liz's friend, and that kind of motivates everything that she does in the ways that she acts. But I also understand why Liz would feel upset if you said one thing to me in private and then when we get in public, like if we both saying this chick tripping and then we get in public and you like, nah, you tripping and you got to see where she coming from, that would piss me off. But in the argument between Liz and Alicia, I think that Alicia is 100% right. And I think that Liz is tripping. Like, Liz, you can't, first of all, you can't tell me how to feel about being homeless. That's the first thing. Secondly, in the context of definition that Alicia was saying, that she didn't have a home. Like, we're talking about colloquialism versus actual definition. But at the end of the day, if your friend is telling you that I felt homeless and I felt hurt by that, that should be enough. Not more so like your perception or opinion of what you want your friend to say about their coming up experience. But then when I also saw how like bothered by it Alicia was, and then she was still trying to tell Liz like calm down, and like even though she was upset, I think all of them really want to be Liz's friend, because Liz was wilding at the restaurant with Richie singing in the background. Yeah, this episode was interesting. Kelsey, I still can't believe how far from grace Kelsey has fallen, going from her whole life is just interesting to me. The boyfriend, the other boyfriend being celibate while she was dating the rich dude, going from living in the mansion to the apartment, still driving the old boyfriend's Range Rover. And then the episode ends with Liz and Joellen getting into it again. And then we get like 5 minutes of Rula. My problem with Rula is this. I know that Rula is the only person that can go toe to toe with Liz, and the fact that she's not in the group scenes really does piss me off for that reason at all, because she's the only one who will really challenge Liz. But all in all, this episode was pretty good. I like what I saw from all the ladies, and particularly I like what I saw from the fight between Joelle and Alicia and Liz. I was entertained. I'll be watching next week on Sunday.